Who is the biggest star in boxing? Tank Davis. And joining the beat of the game is Miami resident hip-hop star influencer Ruby Rose.
We understand the talent difference, the experience difference. We understand all of that. But the size, the pure, and we understand small guys can beat big guys. We just saw Crawford do it to Canelo.
Wait, I thought it was 190. Dean, that's bad. Because you know what that tells me? That tells me that even he recognizes that he's too big for him. Yes. He recognizes that he's too big for him.
The uncut Netflix face-off between Jake Paul and Gervonta, Tank Davis quickly turned intense, grabbing everyone's attention. The tension was clear as Tank suddenly shoved Jake during their stare-down, proving that this fight is fueled by real emotion, not just promotion. Both men exchanged heated words, their faces showing a mix of confidence and frustration. Viewers immediately noticed the size difference, with many surprised by how small Tank looked next to Jake. Still, plenty of fans believe that size alone won't decide this fight. Tank's sharp timing and skill could level the playing field.
At the end of the day, I gave this little guy an opportunity. He should be thanking me. I'm paying him. I'm his boss. He reports to me, and I'm going to fucking son him on November 14th. So fuck you, little man.
You pay me? Are you paying me?
Yeah.
100%? 100%? Facts?
Correct.
Yes? Correct?
Correct. I'm your daddy.
Boxing veteran and analyst Teddy Atlas shared his thoughts on the intense face-off between Jake Paul and Gervonta, Tank Davis, immediately pointing out the striking size difference. According to Atlas, the gap wasn't just big, it was massive. He joked that Tank would practically need a ladder to reach Jake's chin. While Atlas acknowledged that boxing is ultimately about skill, timing, and determination, he emphasized that physical size still matters when the difference is this extreme. He compared the matchup to when Canelo Alvarez moved up in weight to face Terence Crawford, noting that even then, both fighters still looked fairly balanced. In contrast, Atlas believes Jake Paul simply looks too big for Tank. Though he respects Davis's power, speed, and experience, Atlas feels the physical mismatch is too significant to ignore, making this fight an uphill battle for the smaller champion from the very start.
Things, right? They should also have like the size of the ring, the size of the glove, all that stuff. Particulars should be in the contract, but I would probably look for one thing that is not the common thing to have in a contract if I'm Tank. A ladder. A ladder. Can I get a ladder? Somebody? You know what I mean? Hey, look, if he hits him on the chin the way he can punch, Jake might be doing a dance. You know what I mean? Not voluntarily either. But we'll get into that more later. The thing that I'm talking about right here is what you said. It was stark. The size difference was really, you couldn't ignore it. We understand the talent difference, the experience difference. We understand all of that. But the size, the pure, and we understand small guys can beat big guys. We just saw Crawford do it to Canelo, but a little different. The size difference was, it was eye-catching, jaw-dropping. And it made me think, and I'm going to ask Richie, our man here who's doing all the taping, who does such a marvelous job. I'm going to ask him, because I know he's an expert in this area, but it reminded me of one of the Rocky movies where they had where they did the wrestling thing with Rocky and Hulk Hogan, a.k.a. Thunderlips. He was Thunderlips back there. And I thought I had it right, and it was confirmed to me. It's Rocky 3.